Tom Hardy's Bane was actually kind of a shocker to me. Now, let me just first and foremost point out I couldn't help but laugh at the voice of Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. It just felt so funny how he talked. I have to do with his mask, but it just felt so comical when I heard him talk. But overall, I did enjoy Tom Hardy's performance as Bane. He was displayed as a tough, imposing figure, but had intelligence. He was like a thinking man brute. Whereas in the comics, he's just a big brute guy with some occasional intelligent moments, but overall, this one was a militant revolutionary guy, and he would actually finish what the Joker started, in my mind, and actually have the Joker win the war. Whereas he establishes his own little war, but ultimately loses in the end, whereas Joker won the war. But Bane won the first battle where he took control of Gotham, where he has the villain. Basically, the villain wins in the first half of the movie, which is a shocker to a lot of people since that's kind of unconventional. Usually, the villain does have a high point, but doesn't really technically win. Like, he's close, but doesn't really win. And he's mostly known as the guy who broke Batman's back. And Tom Hardy built himself up, built up in his muscle, built up, ripped himself into shape, and really did well as Bane. He felt it felt like the character Bane from the comics, but this was more intelligent, more militant, revolutionary style, and trying to finish Ra's al Ghul's work. And also, had they actually went with Ra's al Ghul's son being Bane, I could see where the intelligence parts come in, where Bane gets all this long verbal stuff. Like, yeah, I could see that, but they didn't go with that plot, so really, I don't know how he gets this intelligence. Like, he probably could have studied under Liam Neeson's Ra's al Ghul, but like, eh. But overall, his performance as Bane in the movie was simply great. Um, like I said, the voice just makes me laugh, just like Christian Bale's voice for Batman. I don't know how to describe it. Though I will say the way Bane goes out, it doesn't really feel as epic as I initially thought it would be. Like, he gets killed by Catwoman, technically, not Batman, but like Batman is understandable. He doesn't kill, even though there are times he has nearly crossed the point, and he did indirectly kill Ra's al Ghul. Indirectly, I might add. But Bane's kill off was more like a standard thing. It wasn't really epic like I thought it would be. Like, they had an epic battle between him and Batman and the people of Gotham versus the people of the army of Bane. And really, it felt like your standard, oh, this guy gets killed off. It didn't feel epic. That's what I will complain about. Like, it didn't feel epic. Like, yeah, at times I couldn't understand what Bane was saying with that voice, but overall I did understand what he was saying. He was a guy in his mind established his own view of order and justice, and indirectly letting the Joker win. Um, but overall, he was a physically imposing, intellectual genius, militant revolutionary guy with also knowing how to block out every exit, whereas he killed the only guy that could disable the nuke and whatnot. But overall, I simply enjoyed Tom Hardy playing as Bane. It was certainly an enjoyable moment. Definitely did not beat Heath Ledger's Joker in The Dark Knight. Like, it's hard to really succeed villainy status. Like, Liam Neeson gave a standard, okay, this is a good start. Then Heath Ledger developed a blow it away performance. And Bane was more like a close off, but it didn't feel as epic as people thought it would be, since Heath Ledger kind of stole the show. Whereas Tom Hardy kind of continued off where the Joker finished up, but wasn't really as big as I initially had hoped. Like, it was big, but it wasn't really as big. But but overall, it was a good performance, and it was a good way to end the Dark Knight series. This was Neo Reality Entertainment. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and donate, and stay tuned for more.